Welcome to It Takes Two. I'm Blair.
I'm Chris.
And today we'll be talking about Too Hot to Handle, Season 6, Episode 5.
As I like to call it, Fake Love Island. You get what I'm saying? You ready to walk us through this, Blair?
I'm ready.
Subscribe, like, share, comment, all the above. Let's go, Blair.
So Demari tells Bree about the kiss with Valentina. He still feels the same way about Bree. None of that has changed. But Bree says that she is not here for the BS. He can find somewhere else to sleep tonight, and there will be no second chances for him.
Now, I understand that Bree is tough, and she's basically holding him to a standard, and I understand that they had a connection.
Yes.
Right, and things of that nature. But I remember when Bree first came in on the first date, she kissed like 3 men.
You add a person.
I add a person because it make my story sound better. You get what I'm saying? Listen here. One thing you're going to learn about me is whenever I'm confronting you with something, I'm going to add a person.
Okay.
I'm going to add something a little extra to it just to make it a little spicy. So my thing is, I feel like she is a little too tough on him. Truth be told, I actually hold him accountable for not going straight to her with it.
Yeah.
Kind of being beta with it, kind of being like his head down and things like that. That's something I'm not a fan of men acting that way. What did you think about Bree being like, no, you need to sleep on the floor tonight?
Yeah, I felt one way about her. I felt like she was being pretty harsh.
Okay.
Y'all are not in a relationship. You're here to explore situations and find a couple and find people that you're actually into.
You're right.
So I think him going on a date and kissing a girl on a date is not that bad, especially because y'all are not that deep. But when it came to him, I do feel like he could have handled it a lot better.
Exactly.
He was very sheepish and cowardly and scared. And I wish he would have stood in the fact that, hey, I'm dating. I went on a date. This is what I did. And basically take it or leave it type of thing.
Yeah.
But it seemed like he really would be affected or is affected by Bree's response. So I don't know. I just feel like you make your own decisions as a grown person and stand on that decision, especially when you haven't made any type of boundaries or cut or are exclusive with somebody.
Yeah.
Like, it's your right to explore your connections. You're not here for Bree. You came here for yourself.
Yeah.
And you should be able to do what you wish. But I don't know. I also find it really weird for Bree to put him in such this tight box of, oh, there's no second chances. There's no coming back from this. Like, he actually wronged her. Because like I said, they had no understanding of what is to be allowed or what is respectful or anything like that. So I feel like she's kind of putting the cart before the horse.
Listen,
with this thing.
she said, so like the first fat behind you see, you go kiss her? Yeah. Yes. On this show?
If he wants to.
I'm going to do that.
So the girls are talking. Valentina tells the girls that they kiss. But Valentina says that if he doesn't go to sleep with her tonight, then his chance is gone with her.
Stand on your decision, boy.
Catherine isn't feeling Christian romantically. But after that date, she now knows that she wants to try to deepen her connection with Louis.
Okay.
So they take a shower together.
Okay. and this what I don't understand. Louis is a mole. He was there. He was sent specifically there to make y'all waste money.
That's what it looks like. He said he's trying to be an example. No, he's trying to make sure that Netflix only spends how much they want it to spend.
Exactly. You're right.
So Demari decided to get in bed with Valentina. Bree says she is 100% over Demari.
We'll see.
Well, the lights go out. Flavia and Joelle kiss, and Catherine and Louis kiss as well. So it's the next day. Valentina, she's chipper, bright. Good morning, everybody. And the girls are giving her the stank face, cold shoulder. So Valentina says that they just slept last night. Nothing happened. But to herself, she's like, if he doesn't give me any more attention, she's going to have to move on to the next person.
Interesting.
Charlie and Lucy didn't do anything. But Valentina thinks Charlie is bored with Lucy, and that's why they didn't do anything.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
I think so, too.
Lana tells everyone that they need to own up to their mistakes today. Well, we go to Demari and Valentina, who have a chat. She was disappointed that he didn't kiss her in bed, and she wants him to show that he likes her.
Okay.
Well, instead of doing that, he starts talking about Bree. And he talks about his connection with Bree and that it's not just physical. He says she's a very compassionate person and is just singing her praises.
Yeah.
Demari feels that he made a mistake last night by choosing Valentina to sleep with. Now he wants to talk to Bree, and at this point, he didn't realize how much he liked her.
Well, at the end of the day, you didn't have a choice. Bree said, don't get in this bed.
Well,
so you only had one choice to where to sleep. I don't see the connection outside of them, like, liking each other, but they are speaking of this connection as if this is not episode 5.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And episode 1 was them just meeting each other. So basically, you telling me to go off of potentially 2 or 3 episodes of this deep connection. I think if he was any other person in the position that he was in, he would have kissed that girl too. You get what I'm saying? Because there is no connection outside of, hey, we like each other.
Yeah.
And that's it.
So Charlie and Lucy talk. He asks if she's going to keep being teacher's pet by not breaking any rules. And Lucy is firm on the fact that she doesn't want to spend any of the money.
You know what, Lucy? You could be paid with me. No. Lucy, you could be paid with me because I am with you. Everybody else is kissing. Everybody else is doing their thing. This went from $250,000, and now I think we are below 130 and things of that nature. Lucy, you could be paid with me. I promise we won't do anything. I guarantee we won't do anything.
So this could be me jumping off the deep end a little bit. So my thoughts with Charlie and Lucy. How do I put it? If Lucy was more open to Charlie in the physical way, I think Charlie would be 100% fine with Lucy. I think that's the only thing that's making him a little bit irritated now is that she doesn't even try to be physical.
Yeah.
And I think part of that goes to Charlie wanting to be with Catherine, kissing all these girls. And I think that Lucy had put Charlie in a position to where he had to chase her. So now she feels like, which women, we are the prize, but she feels as though she is the prize and that Charlie is going to continue to chase her. But he's like, I didn't come here to chase Lucy.
Exactly.
I came here to have some fun and also win some money. And Lucy is making this not as fun. He's like, I got the girl, but the girl don't want to do nothing.
Exactly.
And I think that Lucy is underestimating the fact that, okay, Charlie says he likes you, but I don't think he likes you enough to sit on his hands this whole summer.
Exactly. So, like that's a wasted 2-week event for me.
Yeah.
My thing is, I understand. Look, we wasted money just peeking in from the banishment camp over there and things like that. I'm not saying we gotta spend $10K or $20K, but we got Louis over here spending $30K. We got who else over here? We got Flavia. Flavia and things of that nature over there. They over there kissing and doing things of that nature, and these people are supposed to be freaking veterans of the show. And we over here, you talk about you don't want to spend, but you don't even. There's a scene in here. I wonder if it was this episode or was it the next one where they were supposed to take a shower together, or like Charlie wanted.
That was later on.
Charlie wanted to take a shower with her, and she's like, he got naked.
Yeah.
Right. And she's like, I don't want to get my hair wet. Basically keeping her bikini on. And I'm like, you know what? At that moment, I would have dumped you too.
And I felt like she didn't necessarily need to be physical for their connection to grow, but she could be a little more affectionate.
Tease me.
You know, a little more affectionate. Let me hold your hand. Let me kiss you on the cheek. It's like she didn't want to do anything. And maybe she just didn't want to get herself riled up. That's possible.
Yeah.
But by doing that, I mean, I can see how somebody would think, oh, maybe you're not into me.
Exactly.
So, well, moving on to Flavia and Joelle. So he thinks that they should tell the truth. Flavia is worried that everybody is going to be mad.
Of course I will be.
Louis is talking to Catherine and says that she needs to keep the rule breaks a secret. She agrees.
Catherine, we already know you are coming off as the lady of the night. You just
pretty much
loose. You just loose on this show.
So everyone gathers in the cabana. Lana says that no one owned up to their mistakes. So we're going to do things the hard way. Demari and Valentina were honest about their kiss on the date.
Nice.
Demari apologizes. Valentina says it was her first date. It's valid. Chris said that's invalid. And Valentina asks, is it invalid because it wasn't you? It's not my fault you don't like your girl enough to kiss her. Lucy's over here talking about don't be disrespectful. And Bree says, I don't see Demari touching all over you either, Valentina. Ooh. Valentina said he liked me enough to leave you. Ooh. Y'all might not want to tussle with Valentina.
Listen here.
Y'all might not.
Charlie got red up and down. Bree got red up and down and things of that nature. At the end of the day, right? I think she has a point. Right? She has a point. Like, hey, I kissed this guy, and so far, I just met this guy. Hey, Charlie, you ain't kissing Lucy, and Lucy, you ain't kissing him. Bree, I took your man. I don't even know why you talking to me, to be honest. So she has a point.
Well, Lana says that there were 9 other rule breaks.
Wow.
So $16K was lost because of 2 kisses and heavy petting. If the guilty parties don't speak up, the fine will be doubled to $32K. So Joao finds his voice and admits that it was him.
Oh my goodness.
Him and Flavia.
He did put his hand up.
They showered together. They was touching. Oh no, there's another one where there was showering together, touching, kissing 4 times, mutual manual gratification that cost $40K.
Now imagine if that was doubled.
Imagine. The prize fund is now at $137K. Lana says this is a warning. The time to be honest and brave is now. Well, Charlie is hoping Lucy will break some rules with him.
Now stop right here for a second.
I'm sorry. Who did the $40K? It was Louis and Catherine.
We ain't even got to say the names.
Y'all know.
Let's keep going. I wonder now, do everybody breaking the rules kind of make you want to break a rule? I'm not saying my rule is going to cost $40,000. $40,000 of the petting, the shower, touching, and things of that nature. All I want is a kiss, Lucy.
Yeah.
And you don't want to spend $6,000 compared to people out here spending a combined $56,000.
Crazy.
And you talking about you want to keep the rules. Well, by you keeping the rules, that doesn't mean that the pot is not gonna go to zero. It still could go to zero.
But see, that's where it goes to your character and what's important to you.
Yeah.
Just because other people are doing something, like your mom said, like just because somebody jump off a bridge doesn't mean you're gonna do it too. So I can understand why Lucy is holding true to herself and saying, I came here to make a genuine connection, because that is the point as well, not to just be physical with people, and also to win some money. So I can respect where she stands. Now, would it be something in the back of my mind being like, well, dang, if they're losing all this, I can go ahead and get a kiss in.
At least a kiss.
At least a kiss. But if you're really going on here and sticking true to your intentions, then I can see why you wouldn't stray from that. And I kind of think it's admirable.
I'll tell you this right now.
So
There's nothing to look forward to or look up to if we was at $250,000 and we're at $137,000. There's nothing. I don't feel good about
true
it.
To yourself,
I don't feel good.
Okay.
I want to hit somebody. Okay. I don't feel good.
So Charlie is hoping that Lucy will break some rules with him.
Yeah.
So he gets them to take a shower together. He gets naked. She is wearing her bikini. And she says she doesn't want to get her hair wet, so she gets out the shower.
Dude, you think Lucy should have took a shower with him?
If she wanted to. And it was hard for me to tell if she wanted to or not.
Same.
Only if she was comfortable to do that. And now that I think about it, I think she wasn't comfortable to shower with him naked, because she seemed even shocked that he got naked.
Yeah, she basically was standing in the corner of like the shower a little bit.
Yeah, so I actually think, now that I think about it, she seemed a little bit nervous and uncomfortable. So if that's how she felt, then absolutely not.
Exactly. Put it away, Charlie.
Yeah. So he's starting to feel frustrated by the lack of physical connection.
Yeah.
So Catherine and Louis talk. Catherine asks, do you think we are breaking too many rules too soon? He doesn't even know what she's saying. He's just looking at her body, her lips, everything else. But they both end up agreeing on no more rule breaks. Catherine is starting to think that Louis just might be a fun thing and not really a genuine, serious thing.
And here's the thing I don't get about Catherine, because we go see who she go to next. Catherine, you played a major part in all of this.
Yes.
She
actually wanted Louis to break rules.
So you make it seem like, like Louis is actually immature and he don't want to have a connection. I remember when you were just pulling your top down. I remember when you was telling him to break the rules. I remember all those times where you was basically not only complacent in it, you was actually the one leading the charge.
Exactly.
and y'all not building a real connection outside of physical. So I don't understand this whole like gaslighting me, making it seem like you wasn't like a big accomplice in all of this.
True.
But I digress.
So now they have a workshop about being honest. They are paired up with someone that they're not romantically connected with in order to work on their honesty. The first exercise is they have to look at themselves in the mirror and talk about what they see. A lot of people just see their physical beauty, but the workshop leader wants them to discuss, what do you see and who you are as a person. Bree reveals that she puts a wall up because she tries not to get hurt. Demari says that he feels he has to make the world seem like he has it all figured out. Yeah. But he's not always honest about his feelings. Okay. Bree actually liked seeing him vulnerable in the exercise, and in a way it kind of softened her heart up to him just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Catherine feels that she has to come off as a strong woman, but ultimately she wants to just be loved for who she is as a person. So they then have to look at their partners, to look into their hearts, to see who they are. So it's just kind of this staring exercise. And it actually kind of turned romantic for Charlie and Catherine. Charlie liked seeing how vulnerable Catherine was. It was more than just this like physical, sexy vixen girl. And Catherine was enjoying this with Charlie as well.
Okay.
So Charlie says to Catherine, I just want to kiss you.
Wait a minute.
Catherine tells him to stop. She said, I thought you and Lucy were strong. We had our chance already. And Charlie's like, we'll chat about that later. So then they all have to hug their partners. While they're hugging, Charlie is kissing on Catherine's shoulder.
Stop right there. Charlie, I don't understand this exercise was supposed to be something that you see past physical. All you've been doing is physicality with this woman.
And that's what I'm thinking too. I think that Charlie saw how loose, if we're going to use loose, Catherine was. And I think he's like, well, I ain't getting nothing from Lucy, so I'm gonna get something from Catherine. I'm leaving here with something.
100%.
So I don't think he looked down at her heart and saw nothing. I think he was just like, all right, this is the girl who's gonna open her legs for me. Yeah. Well, Chris tells Demari that Bree is still into you.
Yeah.
Valentina asked how the hug was with Charlie to Catherine, and Catherine said that it was nice.
Okay.
Lucy liked that she and Charlie had a good moment.
Wait a minute, Lucy. I don't think you are on the same game we playing.
And Charlie is thinking to himself that he knows that he cannot stay with Lucy. So Catherine tells Flavia and Valentina about what Charlie said during the exercise.
Yeah.
And she also doesn't think that she can connect with Louis on a deeper level. But she also isn't really sure if Charlie is joking or if he's being serious.
And this is what I don't understand about the Catherine thing. It's like you saying, I don't think I can connect with Louis on a deeper level. You haven't shown yourself to be deep.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. And the thing is, like, and I don't know if she thinks that she can connect with Charlie on a deeper level, but Charlie's not even trying to get deep with you either.
No.
And I think you're right. I think what Catherine, which, you can't control how deep people get with you, but I think that she plays off her, what do they call it, like your like womanly wiles or your sexual wiles, like she like puts that at the forefront.
Yeah.
And I think that's what, of course, the men gravitate to, because she's a beautiful girl. But if she wanted to get deeper, then I think she should try to lead with that.
Yeah.
So
the real question is, who is the real Catherine then?
I think it's all.
Is it the one that used her sexuality as a defense mechanism potentially, or is there something really deeper behind just pulling her breasts out and just being sexual and things like that, using her body and things of that nature as a defense mechanism to basically shield herself from rejection? I don't know. Maybe she's shallow. Maybe she's not really that deep. Maybe. You get what I'm saying? But my thing is, for her to have this change of heart that fast, I'm like, I would have thought you and Louis would have just. I thought y'all was on the same level. You get what I'm saying?
It seemed that way to me too.
The way that y'all were just moving around. But maybe the producers had to break them up, because they was like,
y'all doing too much.
We want y'all to leave with something.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
So we go to Demari and Bree. He apologizes to her for kissing Valentina, and he tells her again, this doesn't change how I feel about you. And he doesn't want to throw away the connection that they've built.
Okay.
Bree says that we've shared intimate moments, and did that not occur to you when you were with her kissing on her?
What are the intimate moments? I really was thinking back, like, what is the intimate moments that they shared?
I don't know. Because, I mean, it wasn't no rule break type of stuff.
Exactly.
So were you telling them about your childhood or, like,
maybe, but
traumas in the past? I don't know.
Even still.
But Bree has become very vulnerable with him. And until he understands the depth of the situation, she doesn't think that there's anything that he can do to change her mind.
Okay.
Damari asks how she feels about continuing to get to know each other. And she says that she doesn't want to get to know him anymore.
That's what I don't understand about her. Like, this is the thing I'm like, what did he, this is episode 5, girl. Like, okay. I digress.
So he walks away, but he still knows that he doesn't want to give up on this. Charlie grabs Catherine, and he tells her, he found her vulnerable side attractive. That's something that he cannot ignore. Catherine said that being vulnerable with him made her feel like he might be the guy for her. Charlie says that Lucy was the safer option. She was his good option on paper.
Yeah.
Catherine wants someone to want her for who she is, and she likes how Charlie can get deep. He definitely wants to get to know Catherine more, and they both feel that there's unfinished business between the two of them.
Okay.
They want to keep it a secret now, but they plan to talk to Louis and Lucy tomorrow.
Interesting.
Demari and Chris share a bed.
Okay.
Because Demari is not going to sleep with Valentina because he wants to show Bree that he's not, fool out line. And he also can't sleep with Bree because Bree says she didn't want to get to know him.
I'll tell you this right now. I'm not sharing a bed with another guy to prove to a girl that I'm serious about her.
And honestly, if I was Demari, maybe it's because why I ain't a man or whatever. Well, there's more reasons why I ain't a man.
Yeah.
But if you say you don't want me, I'm not about to press you. I'm going to go to the person that wants me. I'm fine.
I'm going to the big-breasted girl that's laying in my bed with me.
Charlie says that we should all try to have a rule break free night since we spent a lot of money today. But he says that as he's looking over at Catherine, because I'm like, I think that he's got his sights set on Catherine now. So he's like, Louis, keep your hands off my lady.
And that's basically what it was. Because Charlie, you're not talking to Lucy.
Exactly.
Lucy already on the same game that you playing. You get what I'm saying? He's basically begging Louis, like, please, can you keep your DNA to yourself for the night, please?
Right.
Anything else?
That's all we have.
Listen here, join us. I'm gonna release 5 and 6 the same night, and then I'm gonna release 7 tomorrow. So join us again tonight. Once you see this episode come out, just wait like an hour, and then you go see the next episode come out. We see you then.
Bye.